was a kid, my dad, he took me to see my uncle in New York, and I never really had seen him before. I mean, I've seen pictures of him, and he'd come over to my house, but I've never seen him in his work environment. And it's something that I've been very curious about like most of my family. I don't really know what any of them work as. I mean, aside from my brother and sister who are clearly nurses, I don't really know anybody else's jobs. I don't know what my uncles or my aunts do at all, if they work even. I barely know what my dad does. I mean, he doesn't even know what he's doing. And my mom is just unemployed. I mean, with the incapabilities that she has, she can't work. You know. So that's the part of that curiosity, I guess, stems from the fact that I want to see what people do, because I like watching people and I like to see them grow. So when I saw that my uncle worked as a clockmaker, it was very, very fascinating. He was so very careful with the tools he used and the watches and clocks that he had tinkered with. It was very, very intriguing. There's so many tiny parts in such a seemingly trivial item by today's standards, but it is so just mind-boggling to think how many things go inside just one little wristwatch. Of course, now people have digital watches, or more so than that, they just use their phone. So using a watch or wearing one is more so an accessory. I mean, it always has been, but back then they were more practical. But even in the 90s, when I had seen my uncle, I was very, very young. Even then, they weren't that useful, but they were marvelous. The ones he worked on. And you would stand in the store like that. Not very fancy, antiquated perhaps, but nothing more. But you stand there and you would hear every single clock within that store tick. It was very mesmerizing. It was lovely. Of course, I never really went down that route of working in such small, intriguing trinkets like those, but that sort of thing sparked something inside of me. The idea of creation and creating something, while trivial, could mean so much more to other people. And I guess I'm telling you this because I'm trying to learn how to make watches now. Now, probably not for a job or anything like that, because I think you actually need to go to class and go to college for that stuff. And in my situation, I don't think I'll be doing that anytime soon. But I'm just doing it as a hobby. I got this watch for $1 and it looks nice. Sure, it looks nice, but it's definitely $1 clock, or rather watch, I should say. I'm getting my terminology mixed up. I don't even know how. It is 3 o'clock in the morning while recording this, so I guess I'm a little tired. But ever since Jelly broke up with me, I've had a lot of time to myself. And I just been pretty sad. I'm not gonna mince words. I am very sad, and I guess to lift myself up and just evade those negative thoughts, I've been keeping myself busy, which is something I am fortunate to afford, which is the time to do something. And I have a lot of time, especially now that I don't even hang out with her anymore, or now that we don't actually talk. I've been able to find myself and pick at the curiosities that I've had in the past and learn a few things here and there. Next up, I'll probably be learning how to animate again, but that's gonna take some time as well. I'm very happy that I'm making a lot of money this month, though, I'll be honest with you. It's been a struggle, and finding out that I'm making more than last month is really motivating. Although I will say that the depression has sort of taken over my lifestyle, and the curiosities that I had have also taken over that lifestyle. I guess I've been keeping my mind a little too busy, that I haven't even been working on the things that you want to see. But honestly, if I were to be frank, I know this is very depressing to hear. You know, you guys know that me and Jelly have been dating for a long time, I guess since the beginning of this channel. And I'm sure it is very sad to hear that we both mutually broke up, but I'm honestly telling you this, not because I want to reveal any spicy drama between us, but because I want to be sad. And I think a lot of people don't allow themselves to be sad. I think a lot of people want to avoid being sad or avoid those kinds of negative feelings and try to immediately cheer themselves up and find motivation to continue onwards. And that's healthy. It's if you want to find motivation, but what's not healthy is ignoring your sadness. Allowing yourself a day to cry, a day to be sad. It's not a bad thing. It's alright. It's really okay. Bottling it up is what makes it far more dangerous and hazardous to your health, your mental well-being. You have to admit to yourself that you're not okay. And that's fine. You're not perfect. You're not supposed to be okay 24/7. But you are supposed to be accepting of what you are and what you become. And if you don't like what that is, fine. You can change that. But first, you have to acknowledge that that is what you are. And that's the first step to recovering. Again, I know, real bummer. I'm not really good at these ASMRs. Honestly, I'm not. But I hope what I say kind of helps you. I don't know. I kind of feel like I'm talking on my ass when I say that stuff. I don't think I'm a great person. And I'm okay with that, honestly. I don't want to be a saint to anybody's eyes. I have a lot of flaws. And I think you guys should acknowledge that. Because I have too many people who would probably, like, stand by me for the dumbest shit that I say. And I don't expect people to do that. I really, really don't. I don't want people to just be so accepting of what I say or what I do, because I am Goose Boose. The reality is that I am human, and that I will fuck up, and I will mess up later on. I will say something dumb. I will have a controversy. And that's fine, you know? I think you guys should really acknowledge that I'm not good. I see, I think a lot of YouTubers struggle with this fact. The fact that they have opinions, and that while we subscribe to this one ideal, we are still human. So when we have another opinion that contradicts our other viewpoints, or our lifestyle, I guess, or what people think our lifestyle or viewpoint is, then they get very, very mad. And I don't know why. Really. They're getting mad because out of the hundreds of other opinions that we've had, that one opinion is just too much. You've gone too far. It's so strange. I don't know. I think the idolization of people has gone a little too far. And I think it's been amplified, as well as our egos, because of Twitter and YouTube and Instagram. Really, it has. I'm worried about a few friends of mine who are, I should say, currently facing a sort of, maybe they won't consider this like anything bad, but they're people who I worry about because I know that this sort of thing is getting to their heads. And I see it in them. I won't say, of course, who, but there are definitely some people that I know who I love very dearly because they are my friends. And despite what they might say or what they might do, I will always be loyal to my friends. Because I just love anybody who has given me their time, their love, and their mind, their patience, and everything like that. I'm very, very forgiving of them, and I am very loving and loyal to them. And even if we haven't talked in a long time, I still consider myself very loyal to my friends, and I still love them very much, which is why it hurts me so much to see that a few of them are heading down a road of no return, like a path where they're allowing their personality, their online presence to consume them, and allowing hatred to be something that's very prevalent in their life, and that they actively seek that. And I'm really just sad about that, honestly, because I don't know how to confront them about that, because I know if I confront them, things will get ugly. I mean, people don't want to be told that they're assholes, really, especially if there's someone that you're a friend of, you know. I'm happy that they can be who they want to be, but I feel like sometimes what they say or what they do or what they show everyone else isn't really who they are. I think they're trying to be something else, but I guess I just don't know them that well. I don't know, really. I just hope that they're doing it because that's who they are and not because they want attention or because they're actually very angry, because they have no one to actually talk to about their anger, and so they have to lash out to everyone else. I hope what they do in their daily lives is more productive and healthier than what I see them do elsewhere. I feel like it's so curious to see how people are so hard at work to be someone that they're not, when in reality the easiest thing we can do is be ourselves, and yet we are trying our best and working so hard to not be that. And it's just kind of funny. I know I'm not gonna get far being myself. I know I can get further if I were the typical commentary channel, likes to call out people and likes to start drama, likes to do dumb stuff, start shit. Did you hear that motorcycle, by the way? That was very annoying. I'm so sorry about that. But really, it's just not me. I tried once before to be like really edgy and to be very premarital PewDiePie era, you know, when he was like, hey bros, what's here, what the father, you know, that kind of well, he's still kind of like that, but like, I'm talking about the PewDiePie that used to appeal to like 10-year-olds. I mean, I guess, yeah, fuck, well, you know what I mean, right? Like 2009 PewDiePie. I try my best to be like that. I'm serious. I told this so many times on stream, but I remember when I was doing Let's Plays rather, and before Goose, I wanted to do a Let's Play of Earthbound, because I never played Earthbound. I still haven't, actually. I wanted to do a playthrough of Earthbound, and I wanted to like do the whole wacky voice, the wacky, stupid, fun time, hey, everything's cool, everything's all right, you know. And I swear to you, I pressed record. I said, hey everyone, how's it going? We're playing Earthbound. I heard it's a weird game. It's gonna be cool, it's gonna be fun, let's do it. All right. I swear to you, as soon as I was done saying that, I wanted to just end my life. I was so embarrassed of myself, and I was living alone at this time, but I was seriously so embarrassed of myself, and I was so ashamed, and I just didn't feel comfortable in my own skin, and I hated it. And so I deleted the audio immediately. I pressed stop, I deleted the audio, I deleted the footage, and I just wallowed in sadness for like a day, realizing that I'm never gonna be super popular because I don't have that magnetic personality. Either the one that is feigning enthusiasm, or the one that always starts shit and controversy and drama with other people. I'm getting kind of tired of drama. It's not what I want to do. I'm not a tabloid, for Christ's sake. I just like talking about stuff. Sometimes that just happens to be drama, and sometimes that happens to be about spooky stuff. But it become predictable, and it's starting to get old. I'm not enjoying what I make, and I haven't for like maybe 6 months now. Yet it still pays the bills, and well, I guess I gotta do it. I just wish I could just take 2 weeks of my time where I can work on this one specific video that I've really wanted to make for a very long time. Put all the love and effort and everything, all my soul and spirit into this one video. I wish I could just do that for just 2 weeks. Learn how to edit better. In the process, making one of the best videos I could ever make. And I wish I could do that. But I don't get paid for not making content. And I certainly am not getting paid on the hour. And even if I were to make the video, it's probably something you guys wouldn't even want to watch. Like these ASMR videos. And I'll probably get like 2,000, 6,000 views tops. And then I won't get paid. And then I'll have 2 weeks of nothing posted. And it'll be all for nothing. And that's the dangerous game of YouTube. You can never stop doing stuff. You literally have to make this your lunch, breakfast, dinner, and you have to dream about YouTube videos, because otherwise you're just not going to get paid. It favors frequency, not quality, unfortunately. So, I don't know. I think I've been talking too much. And I think I've been too sad. I'm sorry. I don't want to bum you out. It's supposed to be like a bedtime ASMR. But it helps. Me. Anyways. It helps to talk. Maybe you don't appreciate it. We'll see, judging by the views. But I appreciate you listening and you being here. Well, I hope you're asleep. Or I hope you are going to sleep. I'm heading off now. Thanks for joining. Good night. Love you. Sleep tight.